The goal of this chapter was to teach you how to identify and construct the elements of an engaging plot for your game. We started with the basics of collaborative storytelling, defining terms like player agency, railroad, and sandbox. We then talked about how to take our raw ideas or story seeds and build a premise from them. We've learned how to hook our players into the plot we have set up and how to control tension within that plot with well-placed complications. We then examined how to expand these ideas from a single adventure into an entire campaign. And finally discussed some guidelines to reinforce a flexible mindset in our story design. There are two main ideas I want you to take away from this chapter. Firstly, don't plan too far ahead. Remember to take your player's agency into account when planning a plot. You can make some assumptions about the choices they will make, but you should always be ready to alter and change your plot to fit their actual decisions. While the idea of altering the plot we planned may feel discouraging, we have to acknowledge that it is just a draft for the story that will unfold at the table. The second takeaway is to introduce conflict that the player characters will care about. Doing so will make it a lot easier to hook them into the plot you have planned and to control tension. One easy way to ensure that you can do this is to tell your players about something their characters should care about, so they have to implement that in character creation. Alright, now it's time to start designing the plot for your one-shot game. Isn't that exciting? You will find everything you need in the Chapter 4 worksheet. You can start by reviewing some of your answers from the previous worksheets, but don't feel married to them. If you want to change things around now that you've thought more about your world, now is a great time to do it. So take your time and fill in the template in your worksheet. You will create a premise, a hook, several complications, and the climax. Once you're done, post the filled-in template on the Discord assignment channel so we can all marvel at your ideas and give you some constructive feedback. And congratulations! You've completed another chapter in the GM Bootcamp. I'm so proud of you. I hope you find everything we've learned so far useful, and I'm looking forward to seeing your one-shot adventure coming to life. In the next chapter, you will learn how to prepare for an actual game session. What exactly should you have in your notes? How much prep is enough? What's the difference between preparing for a published module and a homebrew game? All of that and more in the next chapter.